Hey guys, what's my first shot at doing a live video. I'm not going to be too long or anything. I don't actually expect anybody to get on this and join me or anything right now. Everybody's probably working and getting set up for Christmas and everything. But we're out here in Panama City. Clearly not the beautiful side of Panama City, but we're out here. I'm out at a fabrication company, and we're going to load up some of these crates over here onto the trailer. Taking cables that are going down toward, I've got a drop off in Orlando that I was actually supposed to make today, but our guy got out here a little too late. So we're gonna make that drop off tomorrow. And then the next drop off is down in Miami. So we'll make that tomorrow as well. We'll be home for Christmas and everything. So it'll be a pretty good weekend. He's currently making sure that he knows exactly what's gonna go onto the trailer. And he's going through his inventory right now, so we're waiting on him. And he's gonna use this big monster over here to load everything. You know what, guys? I wish more people had, not every company can have huge forklifts and stuff, but I wish that more companies had big forklifts like this, because being in this industry, you might already know that sometimes you gotta do some shady stuff to get things off of your trailer. Or even onto your trailer. But I wish more companies had big equipment like that, because it'd make things a lot easier. So right now we're just walking around and hanging out. I thought about getting back in the truck, but we're not going to do that. When he gets ready to head over and start picking these things up, if it's in the next few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and put this thing down and you guys can watch it load. I don't know how good the service is around here, so I hope the video quality is as good as it looks to me right now. But yeah, it was raining the entire time coming this way since I got over from probably Daytona, heading up toward Jacksonville last night. That's about 8 hours from my house is what it took me. This is a last minute load. Guy called me on it yesterday. So I said, yeah, no problem. I'll go ahead and take it. Offered me a pretty good rate. Not going to go over the rate or anything on this. I might tell you guys later, but I'm not going to go over it right now. It's a no tarp load. Nice, easy, doesn't take much. So I'm not complaining. I don't think you're complaining either. It's extra money in the tank. We've got bills to pay. And Ellie needs some more stuff for Christmas, right? How's everybody doing, though? I hope everybody's having a good day out there. I hope everybody's doing well for the holidays. I'm not going to say Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you might celebrate. It's not my business. As far as the holidays go, I hope everybody's having a good, safe season. I hope you guys have good stuff planned for this week, next week, New Year's. My mom goes out to her husband's parents' house, Tony's house, every single year for Christmas, so they do stuff over there. So we usually do stuff the Christmas Eve. So we'll all be at my sister's house for Christmas Eve, and we're gonna hang out over there and do food and presents and everything there. And then for Christmas, we'll be over at Bianca's sister's house, and we'll be hanging out over there, do food and presents over there. She lives probably about 30 minutes away from us, so we'll do that. I think we have somebody out in the oil field in Texas. What's going on? Pretty good out there. Looks like we're about to get loaded. So I've got my little thing here. Let me see if I can match this on. Not set up for these new iPhones. These things are a lot bigger than the other ones. So we're just going to go ahead and watch them load. It's a few of these crates. I think there's like 5 of them on this load, so it's nothing too bad. He's going to put them from the back tire there is where he's going to start, and then he's going to start moving up this way. Of course, with our Miami stuff going as far to the front as possible. Of course, we just hang out and wait for him to get all finished. Let's go direct traffic first. Alright, so we've got our first one is loaded on. He's going to go over and grab a few more, get those loaded. Let me see if I can put this in a better position somewhere. I have the window mount on here, so just mounted it to the window. Let's see if I can put it in a better spot so everybody can see what's going on. Let's see, question is, how's business now that you got a little bit of time? Business has been up and down. I had, well, let's go back to, back to my first issue back in September when I had the truck go down. Took off the second week of October to go do IFTA stuff and paperwork, so I lost some time there. Then in November, I was coming back from a run, found out that my best friend had passed away. This guy taught me, well, shit, that's not good. Anyway, this guy taught me everything that I know about business, life, everything, and was like he was my person. I don't know if you guys watch like Grey's Anatomy and stuff. Meredith Grey always talks about her person, which was Christina Yang, and that's some personal stuff. Me and my girlfriend yell about that all the time. But Mike was my person. He passed away, so I took 2 weeks off. And I missed out on a lot of stuff, and my bills kind of added up a little bit, and I didn't get everything paid on time, so I was a little bit behind. Then we got November, we had Thanksgiving, and then we got Christmas, and it's just, you can't stay consistent every single month when you have holidays nonstop. Of course, January is going to be our first like big month where we get to run nonstop. I'm looking at the end of January at getting my semi and getting a 53-foot either flatbed or buying a step deck. I do have a friend, Mr. Aaron, who I was talking to earlier. I'm not sure if he's on this video yet or not. We talk on Snapchat, and I've got his personal number. He's got mine. He's been helping me out to look into a semi and a step deck. We've been talking about the different weight variations and what fuel mileage you can get in different areas. I've noticed that when I'm in the southern states, I get phenomenal mileage. Even if I'm loaded 15,000 pounds on here, I can get high 9s into, I don't know, low 11s, low 12s per gallon. But then when I have 5,000 pounds on here and I'm in Montana and Wyoming, I'm getting into the high 7s, low 8s. Miles per gallon, and it's one of those learning things. I'm learning that it's the hills up and down, it's the way that you drive and how you work your vehicle. But I wanted to know from him. He usually pulls anywhere between 35 to 45,000 pounds. Yeah, exactly. It's the mountains. And we were talking about him pulling 45,000 pounds down in the south, down Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and he was saying he gets anywhere between 7 to 9 miles per gallon, which isn't that bad at all considering the amount of weight and the amount of money that you're able to make on the other side when you're pulling that kind of weight. So getting into the semi, getting into the full sleeper is definitely something I'm looking forward to as soon as I can. So we're going late January, early February. I'm hopefully going to be in that. I'm looking for something that's no more than 5 years old. I want to get something used to start. I definitely don't want to jump into something brand new. My income, I don't know about yours, but mine is not set up for something brand new at the moment. I mean, hell, I didn't even want to get into this brand new truck, but I'm glad that we were able to because it kept us going. No, I'm not giving up hot-shotting. We'll definitely keep this going. I have a friend who's going to take over this truck for me and keep this on the road, and I'm going to keep him busy. And when I'm not running him hot-shot, he's also going to be in the truck with me, and we're going to run teams. I am hiring probably come February, March, April, somewhere in the future. I'm looking to add at least 3 drivers. Could be owner-operators, could be company drivers. Of course, depends on where the income. We're not getting into that at all right now. I have the plan set out, but I'm not even thinking about it. We have enough that we have to meet expectations on, and once we start meeting those expectations, we can grow to the next level. I want this to grow into something very, very big in the next few years, and starting with a hot shot and learning the ropes here has definitely helped me out more than anything. What's not helping me is this guy taking so long. But hot shotting has helped me grow a lot, and I've learned so much. Just learning how to use the friggin' tarp correctly. God, that was horrible the first time. I'm glad that I looked like an idiot while I was doing it because it taught me a lot. But yeah, this has been a very fun experiment for me. I spent years in marketing, so this is completely different. I just knew that this business has a lot of potential and has a lot of money in it, and you can grow pretty quickly if you follow the right path and the right systems, and you create a system for yourself, and you're forever evolving those systems. I definitely want to get into the semi and get the step deck going as quickly as possible. I do have a friend who has a low boy that he wants to sell me. I'm not saying I'm not interested in it, but but I am saying I'm not interested in it right now. That might be something to add for the future. As far as goals go, that's something that we really haven't gone over. I haven't talked too much about the goals for the business going forward into the future, but I would like going into 2020 to have anywhere between 5 to 10 drivers into the company. Whether that be hot shotters, full semi drivers, whether it be, just single cab or sleeper. I'm looking to have anywhere between 5 to 10 guys working for the company. Even if it's just 5 trucks and they're running all teams, I got 10 guys, that'd be phenomenal. But I want to get into that as quickly as possible. Let's see, how long are you away from your family? Today, this time away from my family, I live in Boynton Beach, Florida, which is located just south of West Palm Beach. It's about 45 to an hour north of Miami. I'm in Panama City right now, so I left yesterday. We signed all the paperwork on this job around 3:30, and I drove straight up here. It's an 8-hour drive, and I am headed to Orlando and then Miami. Now, if this guy would have been here at 8 a.m. like he was supposed to be, we could have dropped off Orlando today. But we're going to have to drop off Orlando tomorrow. If we would have dropped off Orlando today, I'd be home tonight and drop off Miami tomorrow. But now I'm going to have to stay in Orlando, so that sucks. The longest I've been away from my family was 18 days. Was actually my last run out. I left in... where did I even pick up from? I don't even remember where I picked up from. I was out for a while though. I picked up and I picked up in Lakeland, Florida, and then I picked up near Augusta, Georgia, and I went up to Jessup, Maryland, and then to Long Island. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't look forward to going back to Long Island for any amount of money. No. I see so much stuff on U-Ship, on everything else, going to all kind of places on Long Island. Not a chance. You can't pay me enough. Not. I'm going to recommend that you find any other Long Island sucks. New York doesn't suck. New York's okay because I've been up to Albany. I've been to Syracuse. I've been to a few different places in New York, and I had no problem out there, except for when we had the snowstorm, probably like 2 months ago, and I got stuck. I had like 1.5 feet of snow up on the trailer by the time the snow was done. Probably not that much, but I didn't bring out a ruler. So I got no problem with New York, but Long Island is not a place to go to. It was hell trying to get out of there, but I went to New York. Then I picked up at McGuire Air Force Base in New Jersey. Then I picked up down in Manassas, Virginia, and then I delivered to Ohio, somewhere in Ohio. I can't remember where. And then I went to Cooperstown, North Dakota. Cooperstown? Yeah, it's Cooperstown, North Dakota. And then I went out to Maelstrom Air Force Base in Montana. And I've got to admit, guys, military runs, they've paid quite a good number. It literally took up like 9 feet of the trailer and weighed like 3,500 pounds. And I think the total mileage on it was somewhere around like 1,800 miles, 1,700 miles. I think I got paid like $3,500 for it. So, hey, I'm not feeling too bad over it. I've seen a few other military runs that are paying pretty good as well. The only bad thing that comes in when I take a military run is I carry at all times. I either carry on me or I leave it in the truck, is in a locked box, in a safe place. I'm not telling anybody where my stuff is. But when you go to an airport, in a military base, you have to store that somewhere. You can't bring that stuff on base. Even though I'm a Marine, I still can't bring that stuff on base. So that was the worst part about doing the military run. But other than that, I didn't have a problem with it. I was pretty happy with the money. Like I said, I was out for 18 days, so I got up to Montana, and I looked for load after load. I was trying to find my way home to be home for Christmas, because this was going about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and I just couldn't find anything out there. So I headed down toward Denver. I was supposed to pick up there, and there, the load there, the guy called me. I was in Wyoming. Can't remember the city. I was in Wyoming, woke up in the morning, I had the email to give them a call. They said that the load wasn't going to be ready for another 3 days, and I wasn't trying to wait. I had to get home because my daughter had a doctor's appointment. I like to be there for everything. She just turned 15 months old. So I went ahead and deadheaded as far east as I could. I went over to, where did I pick up in? Minnesota. I picked up in Minnesota, and I took Minnesota down to Florida. I had 3 stops down in Florida. I also picked up in Macon, Georgia, and I had a stop down in Miami, and that paid me about $4,000. So I was pretty happy with everything there. I did have to deadhead somewhere around like 1,600 miles. So I had a lot of deadhead in this run, but 18 days out, I made a pretty good dollar on it. And I did okay. So I'm not complaining. I got my bills paid for the month. I wish I had gotten a lot more, of course. And if my daughter didn't have the doctor's appointment, I was just going to stay all the way out until probably this coming Monday, Christmas Eve. But we had the doctor's appointment. We went home. We showed face. We were there and supportive. My daughter got shots for 15 months. I think that's your own thing. I pick and choose between what I want my daughter to have. Jose, who's going to be joining. So yeah, my friend Jose just called. I just hung up on him. So Jose, when you see this, dude, you messed up my video. But Jose is going to be the one who's jumping in the truck with me, either taking this on full time or coming on the road with me. We're working on getting his CDL right now. I've been friends with Jose for probably like 15, 20 years now, something like that. He's been driving 40-foot box trucks for a very long time, probably about 10 years, and he delivers for a cabinet company, and he does other work, but he's got a child now as well, His daughter was born in, I believe, July. So he's got a baby, and we want to get him and his family onto the right track, get them some more money, get them up. And if he can help me build my company as well at the same time, that's a phenomenal thing. I'm very happy to help out with that and get him on the road, and it makes me feel good. And it also brings some more income for the company so we can continue to expand. Guys, this is 20 minutes already. We've only got 2 crates on here. I need 5. He's hurting me right now. What the hell time is it? Right now I'm in Central Time, so I need to know. It is 10:45 Eastern Time, so it's 9:45 Central Time. I've been here since 7:15 this morning. It's a long day. And I'm soaked, by the way. I'm dripping wet out here. I parked far away at the truck stop last night, and I had to run in to go get a shower, and first thing this morning, and man, I got soaking wet. Let's see. Hey man, thank you very much. Hey, thanks for jumping on the channel. Thanks for leaving some comments here. I'm gonna go ahead and end this because I don't know how much longer this is gonna take, and I keep switching my arms back and forth here to hold the camera, and honestly my hands are starting to hurt. They're starting to go numb. Shout out to the other guys who can do this for 4 or 5 hours. Everybody who's watching the Hotshotters and stuff on YouTube know exactly who I'm talking about when I say the guys who do 4 or 5 hours on Fridays. Yep. So we'll see them tomorrow. I'm not going to throw out any names, no shout outs right now. But if you like trucks and if you like to travel, you guys know who to check out. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you guys very much for checking this out. It'll be up there on YouTube. And I hope the video quality is good. I know the service is horrible out here, but I'll see you guys later. Bye. Now, I've never done this before. How do you turn this off? So, do I hit the X button? Let's see. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I'm sure. Guys, I've never done one of these streams before. This is my first time. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this. I'll see you guys later. I've been Jason with My Hotshot Life. Thank you guys for watching.